the motherfucking champion around this bitch.
Krishan's sister. And people ask me, do I think I can beat her in a fight? I said, do I think or do I know? She needs to be checking her fans and not checking me or trying to clock my teeth, talking about some she used to like me. Girl, you never came to a fight. You never said congrats on a motherfucking world championship. You never mentioned me in a good light. So no, you did not ever like me, and that doesn't matter to me. But to sit here and say you can whoop some ass and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not gonna whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system. You need help.
The moment felt unreal, but it wasn't a rumor this time. Claressa didn't whisper. She didn't drop hints. She said it loud, clear, and straight to Remy's face. I'm pregnant. And it's Papoos's baby. Seconds later, Remy Ma collapsed to the floor. Shaking, crying, broken. No one in that room knew what to do. Some froze. Some gasped. Someone screamed. And somewhere in the middle of that chaos, a camera phone caught everything. It wasn't just the betrayal. It was the way Claressa looked at Remy, eyes steady, almost daring her to respond. But Remy had nothing left. That pain? It went deeper than words. It happened during what was supposed to be a private gathering. Only a few friends, family, and close ones. But in today's world, even those rooms are never truly safe. Remy was dressed in all black, hair pulled back, eyes soft like she was finally letting herself enjoy the night. Claressa, in a tight burgundy dress, stepped forward. No hesitation. She didn't stumble, didn't blink. Just said it. I'm having his baby. Silence followed, only for a second, before the room erupted. Someone tried to grab Remy before she hit the floor, but it was too late. Her knees gave out. She let out a sound no one would forget. A mix between a cry and a gasp, like her whole world had just been shattered. Phones lit up. People pushed forward. Some tried to shield her, but it was too late. The moment had already gone viral. For years, Remy Ma and Papoose were seen as the blueprint. Through prison time, long-distance struggles, and public pressure, they stood strong. He was the loyal husband who waited for her during her prison sentence. She was the rapper who gave him the spotlight and respect he never asked for. When they renewed their vows, fans believed in love again. The matching outfits. The interviews where they finished each other's sentences. The way he looked at her like she was the only woman in the world. But now it all feels like a lie. And what made it worse? The betrayal didn't go. Remy's journey with pregnancy had already been filled with heartbreak. She once opened up about her miscarriage and the quiet pain of trying to start a family. Fans cried with her, rooted for her, prayed for her. So when Claressa said those words, it wasn't just betrayal. It was a slap in the face. A cruel reminder of what Remy lost. And what Claressa now had. The room wasn't just filled with people. It was filled with history, pain, and silence that said more than words ever could. Claressa wasn't always this bold. In the beginning, she was quiet, respectful, always in the background. She showed up to events, posed for photos, laughed at the right jokes. Remy treated her like a little sister.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like in this certain situations, you could talk to a person. You express how you feel. They express how they feel. And y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or, you might start seeing it from another person's point of view. When it gets to the level or when you deal with people that, like, sometimes how I used to be, I don't even want to hear that. I don't give a fuck how you felt. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What we doing?
And I'm a trained killer. Literally, like, fuck boxer. I'm a trained killer. So it'd be like, they be talking about these girls, and it's like, I don't do no 30-second fights. 30 seconds? I'm gonna wear your ass out. Listen, you give me 3 minutes with any of them girls, it's gonna be bad. 2 minutes is gonna be bad. That's why I'd be like, what the?
Let her in. Shared moments gave her chances. But looking back, there were signs. Long glances exchanged when no one was supposed to notice. Instagram captions that now feel like messages in plain sight. Industry insiders whispered, but no one wanted to believe it. Some say they saw Claressa with Papoose in Atlanta. Others say it was Miami. Always the same story, too close to be innocent. Some even claim this wasn't a secret, just something people chose not to see. The fallout reached beyond the couple. Their daughter, usually calm and private, reportedly locked herself in a bathroom, refusing to come out. One of Remy's cousins posted, "She gave him everything. Everything." Fat Joe, long considered family to both, posted a cryptic tweet hours after the reveal. "Loyalty is rare. Protect yours." Then deleted it. Friends began picking sides. Security guards who used to work both events now only showed up for Remy. Some posted loyalty quotes. One said, "A real man doesn't move like that." The house wasn't just divided, it was torn in two. People who used to break bread together were now cutting each other out of their lives. Online fans lost their minds. Twitter was flooded with conspiracy theories. Some believed Claressa got pregnant on purpose to trap Papoose. Others thought Remy in. Others swore Claressa had a personal vendetta. Maybe jealousy, maybe revenge. People dug up old interviews where Papoose hinted at things not being perfect. "We go through things like every couple," he once said. But now, every word feels like a warning we all ignore. Through it all, Papoose said nothing. Not one post,
that man got sick of her. Like, ma'am, I sat here all this time and waited on you as a man. Because, you know, that's what women do. That's what women would wait on you. But a man, after you got sentenced, matter of fact, before you even got sentenced, men move on. And they be having about 5, 6, 7, 10 women lined up quick. But this man waited on you while you was locked up. They wouldn't let you out. And I'm talking about he got him a little thunder. Sis is young, pretty. She got her own thing going on, so it ain't like it's one of these little fans or nothing, baby. You up against something. Yeah. And you hurt. Now, you probably was the one in the relationship that was the abusive one. You probably was mental abuse. That man probably was real chill mode. You probably did him real dirty behind closed doors. And he stuck in the paint and stayed with you while you did him dirty. But now it's over with, baby.
One statement.
Karma is something.
But his silence was loud. He was seen days later walking into a doctor's office with Claressa. Cameras caught him holding her hand. Some said it was support. Others said it was confirmation. Then, fans noticed his Instagram page had changed. Old photos of Remy were gone. Their anniversary posts? Deleted. The ones of him and Claressa? Still there. His silence wasn't peace, it was a choice. And every day he stayed quiet, Remy looked more and more alone. Rumors of a separation turned into whispers of divorce. One insider claimed Remy took off her wedding ring and told her team she felt like a ghost. Another said she pulled out of a major TV deal, citing stress and mental health. Close friends say she's not eating, not sleeping, just trying to survive the storm. Meanwhile, Claressa continues posting, smiling, glowing, pregnant. No captions. No explanations. Just confidence. And that's what said.
Sister, she can't be beat me no fight. Come on now, let's be logical.
I know she can't beat you, but I'm tired of folks saying that she can beat you. I know they can't. Like, I'd be like, man, that girl is a trained fighter.
I appreciate that, but you know what? I got a lot of respect for Siki and Krishan. If Siki ever wanted to do it, I would do it. But
I know your win though.
She beating those girls up on baddies. Them girls ain't
no
trained.
Yeah.
They got body work.
I know going.
Yeah, it's different.
Setting the internet on fire. Because while Remy breaks down, Claressa is rising up like she won something. What would you do if your closest friend ended up pregnant by your husband? Was Papoose disloyal? Or was something already broken long ago? Tell us what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because the next time Remy speaks, the whole world will be listening. At first glance, Claressa didn't seem like someone who could cause this kind of damage. She didn't walk into Remy's life like a threat. She wasn't flashy, wasn't loud, and definitely wasn't seen as competition. Claressa came in quietly, calm, calculated, almost like she knew exactly what she was doing from the beginning. People close to Remy say they remember how Claressa used to laugh at all of Papoose's jokes a little too hard. She always made sure she was seated close to him at private dinners. And when they traveled, she always seemed to be in the background, just close enough to be seen, but never enough to raise suspicion. At that time, nobody looked too deep.
But the deed is done now. They both came public with their lovers. I'm not mad at it. And for Claressa to bring Papoose out when she was walking out for her fight, have him rap, have him perform. Like, she put on for him, he put on for her. I like that. And you could literally tell, like, when they're together, you can tell that she genuinely likes this man and that he genuinely...
I'm gonna make another poll. Again, I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna put, who do you think I should fight? Who do you think will give me a better fight out of these two women here? And I'm gonna put me in the middle. I'm gonna put me in the middle, and I'm gonna put Krishan's sister on one side, and I'm probably gonna put Ivory on the other side, or I'm gonna put Krishan's sister on one side and put Dolly on the other, and I'll let the fans decide.